I am on my way to Brooksville right now, which is a little bit far, about an hour and 40 minutes from Winter Haven. But I just wanted to take a second and tell you a little story, because I love to tell stories. Anyway, so yesterday, Monday, I come into the office ready to work, and Carlos was there, and someone else was there too, but it was kind of quiet for a Monday morning, and the phone rang. We didn't have anybody covering floor time, so I went ahead and just answered it, just to answer the phone so it would stop ringing. But anyway, a guy called, and he was looking for a rental, and most agents would be like, there's no money in rentals, blah blah blah, but I could hear his desperation. He needed a place to live. So I met with him. I told him to come into the office, and let's just kind of see where he needed to be. And he had just relocated from North Carolina. So anyway, we sat down. We were talking about a rental, and he said, honestly, I really need to find a commercial space first, because that's where my business is going to be. My company has sent me out here to start this location for them, and I really need to find a building first. And I was like, okay. So hence I am on my way to Brooksville right now. So I say all this to say we're going to go look at a rental for him to live in with his family later on today. But I say all that to say I made a connection with him yesterday. I'm going to show him a commercial space. For those of you who do commercial, you know that you get paid a percentage of the gross lease. So typically they're 5 years. So if the rent is $5,000 a month times 60 months, that's your purchase price, if you will, that you get paid on. So that's a full commission right there. So we're going to do this. I think this space is actually going to work because of what he told me about the logistics of the other people that are going to be going to this location. I think it's going to be perfect. So I'll report back and let you know that if it is or if it isn't. But I say all this to say, if you're not utilizing floor time opportunities, if you're not taking Tom Popadak up on all the open house opportunities that these builders give us, you're really missing the boat. If you're busy and you're selling houses, like crazy, cool. This keeps scrolling, don't watch this. But if you are a little stagnant right now, or your business is a little bit slow, you really need to take a second and say, I need to get up for the day. Nothing's going to happen to me when I'm sitting on the couch today. I can promise you that. You may overeat some snacks and you may gain a few pounds. That's what's going to happen if you stay home. But if you get up, you dress for the part, you participate, you go to these events that are happening all day, every day, that, builders are putting on, lenders are always doing stuff, pitch groups, all these things. You got to get up, you got to dress for the part, and you got to participate in real estate. That's the only way it's ever going to work. So I hope to report some good news later that I helped this gentleman, get a commercial space for his business, find a home to rent for a year, because I don't want to push him to buy anything right now, because he's just moving here. I don't know what he wants to do on his free time. I don't know where he's going to go to church, or, where he's going to what he's going to want to do, So I want him to rent for a year, but you know what? After that year's done, he's going to buy a home. I know he is. He told me he is. So this is going to be a long-term client of mine. So all from a phone call, calling into the office, needing some help. So if we stop looking at, I don't do rentals because there's no money in it, or, the phone never rings when I do floor time. You know what? Maybe it hasn't rang. But what if it does? What is it going to hurt you to get up and show up for the day? It's not. So anyway, this is long, but I just felt the need to tell the story. So I hope to have another video of some good news that we're signing a lease on this place, but we'll see. Have a great day.